At Bouchard Insurance, we're fortunate because we have a rich history. We've been in business since 1948, and it's allowed us to build a strong foundation that certainly provides us for an exciting future. Our purpose at Bouchard Insurance is client first. And client first means that we care. We care about each other, we care about our clients, and we care about our communities. We know if we take care of each other and ourselves, we'll be in a great position to take care of our clients. And in taking care of our clients, they'll help us take care of our communities. So it's kind of an inside-out look at how we can make a big difference. Client first means we care. For the past 10 years as the CEO of Bouchard Insurance, I've been answering the question, why Bouchard, to anybody who would listen. I'm excited today for you to hear it from other people.
I was very happy to be joining an organization that's very proud and very honest with their culture.
I love Bouchard since I've gotten here. Everything they say they do, they've done. Everybody's great. Genuinely the nicest people, nicest place to work at.
Was really sold on the culture that they promised from the company, and even from the point of that interview, the promises that they made in terms of how this company operates, how close the teams are, and the amount of support that goes into the producers, it hasn't wavered at all from that point.
At Bouchard, we have an open door policy, and it's something we definitely embrace. Something that I find very comforting at Bouchard is that Doug, our CEO, is approachable. His office is right on the exec row. If you want to stop by and chat with Doug, he's available to chat with you. You don't need to make an appointment with him. So I definitely think that's a testimonial to our culture.
Our core values at Bouchard really are our roadmap to success. If you want to be a successful employee, a successful team member at Bouchard Insurance, the core values give you the direction.
One of the best things about Bouchard is that it provides so many different avenues for mentorship programs. I, of course, had mentors when I first started teaching me and helping me grow in this role, but probably one of the most rewarding experiences I've had was being able to be a mentor to our summer interns last year.
I think I have the best job in the agency because I get to bring in people who know nothing about insurance and get them excited about the industry and what we do. One of our core values is be engaged, and it talks about commitment, the agency's commitment to its employees as well as the employees' commitment to the agency, getting out what you put in, becoming excited about things, and that's really the goal of SST.
I started in SST, I started in personal lines. I worked with a former private client account manager who moved into the processing side. We did a lot of training there. We learned the differences between high net worth carriers and Main Street carriers. We learned how to process the policy checks, a lot of the things that are slowly introducing you into the insurance world when you're still learning just the basics, like the jargon and stuff that might seem overwhelming.
When I first started with Bouchard, I actually came from a background in insurance and financial services prior, and I was really looking for, if anything, transitioning from what was a really great, fun, energetic culture to something that would echo that, if not excel and go above and beyond that. And I found that here at Bouchard. More or less just in terms of the engagement, not only from the top down, but also from an employee basis. Everyone is friendly, very interactive, both in the community as well as internally, and very much so interact well with one another. And that was something I was very strongly pursuing to find in a new opportunity, and I found that here.
I'm proud of our culture. I think our teamwork and our mentorship program with our experienced salespeople and our less experienced salespeople is probably the best in the industry. I think it's something that separates us from our competition. I've worked with Doug Bishop, our Chief Executive Officer, since we've started. He's really mentored me and overseen what I've done. I had a lot of sales experience prior to Bouchard, but I didn't have much in the way of management or leadership experience. And he's been a great mentor to me to help me understand what we're trying to accomplish and get to where we're trying to go.
The team is fantastic. All the training has been extremely helpful through my process and the growth with Bouchard, and I can't see myself being anywhere else. I love what I do. I would recommend Bouchard to anyone if they were ever looking for a job.
Just recently celebrated my 15-year anniversary with Bouchard. I love it at Bouchard. It has been a place where I can use my passion and my talent to really grow a specific area in insurance. And so for me, the be focused part of the culture of Bouchard, that word focus, that means to pay a specific intentional detail to a specific area, is exactly what we do in private client.
Always something to learn, but the best learning experiences were when I'm working with our clients directly, either over the phone, email, or on site.
Just kind of be a sponge, whether you're new like me as an intern or 25 years in the industry. There's so many resources around you. There's so many people that have been, in such different parts of insurance or in life.
Bouchard really has a great open door policy, and I mean that goes for me now. I can't believe that it's been almost 6 years, but it certainly goes fast. But the training program here has really helped me figure it out, what insurance means and how I can help clients, and then connecting those clients to what we do and bringing them in as new clients.
In terms of just the overall culture, sales culture, I had a lot of folks when I first started who helped pick me up through the PIT program, helped teach me the ropes, helped me close business and help me to manage business. And now that I'm in more of a tenured role and there's new PITs underneath me who are just learning, it's fun to be able to help them out and help them by showing them the ropes, helping them close business. And it's always been that kind of culture, and we're always trying to help each other out.
I think our responsibility as leaders is to give them the platform to make sure that they are the best you, if you will, to make sure that they have everything they need to be the best that they can be.
There's a lot of work put into the training and just the culture and making sure that you feel involved. I feel like it's really hard not to get involved at work.
You never feel like you're that far away from someone that can help you or anyone that helped you in the PIT program. Still, I couldn't do this without that type of support.
The one thing why I love Bouchard and why I chose Bouchard is not only are they such a large company, but how much they do for the Tampa Bay area and where I grew up. I'm born and raised St. Petersburg, Florida, and having so many Knowles is also a big part of why I chose Bouchard as well. But it's been a great road. I don't think I would have it any other way if I were to do it differently.
Bouchard has invested so much time into me and so many assets into me as a producer in training. I felt like it's the best way to give back to them and to the community as well. So that was one of the reasons why I got involved and be involved as well.
Every year I take a mission trip to Africa, to Uganda, and every year my coworkers have almost fully funded my trips through bake sales, through donations. There's just been a tremendous amount of support and participation and excitement around every trip that I take there.
The culture in general in SBU is honestly remarkable. We're all best friends. We do team lunches on a regular basis just so that way we can get to know each other better and have a better relationship at work. And we never have conflicts, and when one of us wants to go to a training, we'll all go and we'll talk about it afterwards, and we'll study together, and we'll call together, and it's just a really cool environment. And to know that you can come to work and be happy and have a reason why you want to see your teammates, and it's really cool to come to work and be happy.
My first week, I still remember it plain as day, that you get introduced to new people and you walk around, and by my second day there, I went home and I said to my husband, that place is weird. And he looked at me like I was crazy, and I said, I don't understand it, everybody's happy. And I always clarify that with, I didn't work at bad places before, but it was a strange feeling to walk in and see that everybody was really genuinely happy to be at work. Then I started to question, well, what am I going to do? I've always been the fixer of places. If something was wrong, I tried to fix it and work to find a solution. So I couldn't figure out, well, why did they hire me? And as time went on, I soon learned why people were happy and why everybody was thinking the same way. And I think that sounds strange, but I think what it is everybody has the same passion, and the same passion to help other people, whether it be clients on the outside or clients on the inside, mentoring people, developing people, helping our clients any way we can. That is the underlying passion of all of our employees. And I think that it certainly comes from the top all the way, and it goes all the way through. And now I think every person that comes into the organization feels it, and then they start to live that same passion.
I like to think that Bouchard is a learning organization that just happens to sell insurance. And I know that no matter what our business was, the leadership we have in place now would operate the same, would develop a great culture, would find people to fit that culture, and then spend time and energy and resources to develop those people so that they can be the best they can be.
So there you have it. Now you know the answer to why Bouchard. Ultimately, it comes down to the fact that we're a group of people that care about one another and enjoy the work that we do.